Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries December 14, 2021. You could venture to do some things of which you do not know the procedure and the end. It means that you would not have stops in your mind to be able to make consistent changes that have the sole purpose of making you feel great. That is why it is like the trine between Mercury and Venus. It would be excellent for you to make everything feel good. You would have a much stronger mentality for today. You would possibly feel the need to make everything that fell apart recently have a chance to re-establish itself. Especially with the energy of Sagittarius, which he has par excellence, to prevent things from giving up. Take on the task of being much more persistent than before. You would not leave loose ends on the air, especially to carry out a project that you are sure, at least in your mind, that could be much more successful than you thought. For this you would have the trine between Mercury and Mare, to benefit you and make things more functional. Right now, you may be a bit hypersensitive. The energy of other people will disturb you. Perhaps you will take some criticism very personally. Or perhaps the intense emotions of your colleagues will overwhelm you. Today, try to make time to have a private moment for yourself. You're going to want to disconnect from all the noise and commotion. Listen to slow music with your headphones to be able to distract yourself. According to some unexpected symptoms that you have recently felt an imbalance, you would have possibilities to make a turn so that everything becomes much more sensitive at the health level. It means that as much as you do not try to have a healthy life, the opportunities to make that specific change would be prosperous so that you have everything at hand. Today you do not want to settle for being the second in your personal life. You will be in a demanding and analytical mood. You will search newspaper and magazine personals to find a possible candidate. You will eliminate them all from your list. You will feel a bit frustrated regarding romances, but don't be discouraged. You can attend social settings where people with similar interests hang out. With this aspect of Mercury, the health of your lungs and respiratory system will likely be affected. If you want to give your body a boost, it's a good day to do some house cleaning, above all by eliminating bad odors and dust. Open your windows, let some fresh air into your house. You will come away invigorated. After all, feeling good about your own home is the most basic foundation for good mental and physical health. You would gradually see a series of changes in your economy that could suddenly be vertiginous and full of uncertainty. But for that reason you would not have to decline. Now better than ever you would have number 2 in your favor, making favorable changes to your portfolio. Today, you will try writing. It will help you express your feelings, and it will also be a constructive outlet for emotions like loneliness or sadness. Poetry and creative fiction have been used for this purpose for centuries. If you've always escaped writing, perhaps this is the time to give it a try. Let the words flow and don't worry about grammar or spelling. That you can handle later. You will be surprised to find out how much fun it can be. A possible day full of contrast. Perhaps you would have felt that love was not for you, even though you had a partner. It could be that suddenly you do not feel satisfied with a relationship, and that is how the opportunity would begin to go from strength to strength in a different direction that guides you to change course, different people, and new opportunities to meet someone. For this, you would have the universe and the moon on your side, which would be essential for you to make this change. You will be invaded by your romantic side. You have the spirit of a poet, so you will try to seduce someone with your words. You will come up with charming phrases and quirky compliments. You will cast a spell on this person. Or you'll have fun writing an affectionate email or passionate letter. You will feel the need to express your feelings for someone. This person surely already captured your heart. The complementarity of Jupiter acts positively on you and you live a complicit relationship based on balance. Better than a couple, you form a team able to face the hassles of everyday life with solidarity. Single, you are looking for a soul mate while suffering from the narcissus complex. You like your reflection and want to detect qualities that are unique to you in the other. Beware of this personality flaw, because by wanting to flirt too much with your double, you may also find some of your faults in him. And you are not, without it, whatever you think. After knowing some ups and downs that made your work walk, heavier than before. You assume responsibilities that you did not think would be decisive, so that everything is much lighter. You would stop insisting that everything works against you. When you make sudden and successful changes, you would explore another dimension of thoughts to release bad energies from unpleasant events. With the waning moon in the Regency, you would have that opportunity. You, who doesn't like to hold back and silently wait for your goals to be achieved, know that sometimes tasks that are a bit unpleasant must come before pleasure. Today, this is the case. Fortunately, this day promises to be calm, with periods of concentrated and intense work so that you can prepare for the future. Notice to all the clumsy and the heads in the air. A great moment of solitude awaits you in your professional environment. To spare your ego trauma, or to avoid forging an unflattering reputation, stay alert. Daydreaming and inattention will be your worst enemies. Whatever happens in the end, rest assured, your potential awkwardness will be received in the joke and sympathy of your professional relationships. Nothing that will require you to retrain in another career. Beware of gossip about yourself. Even if you find it hard to believe, a rumor may well be spreading through your account. Did you think you had no enemies? A malicious person, however, circulated false information. Your friends are starting to believe it. The news travels fast. If your family finds out, they may be upset. Quickly defuse the situation and explain yourself with your crow. We probably have a lot of resentments towards each other.